This is Sway.
Sway.
In the morning. Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Crust out.
Shade 45.
That's right, Shade 45, Sway in the morning, man. We had to bring the concert series back. It's been a while since we done this, Heather B.
Been a minito.
But I thought it was appropriate for what we about to do right now. These two individuals that are about to jump on this mic right now. One of them, oh man, what can I say about this dude? First wake-up show battle we did, Shade 45's wake-up show battle since I came to work at Shade 45 back in, I want to say, 2013.
Okay.
We put out a call for MCs. Who's the hungriest? Who wants it the most? Who got the most skills? Who wants it? Where's the real hyenas at? The real hyenas at? You know, and we started off with hundreds of people that submitted and then broke it down to 16, broke it down to 8, broke it down to 4, broke it down to 2, and then we ended up with 1, or we began with 1. And he won that first competition, and we started playing this music a lot on Shade 45, and since then this dude has gone on to do a whole lot, performing with a lot of people and doing a lot of different projects, and he's here with us today, the one and only Chris Young, ladies and gentlemen.
What up, Chris?
What's up?
Southern young man. Last time he came up on our show, we really got a chance to have a great understanding about his vision, his history, his present, and as well as who he is as a human being. We got a chance to understand his spirit, and from that time, him and I have maintained a strong bond, a strong relationship. He's a young man that when I listen to, I learn from, Heather B.
Nice.
You know, every time I get off the phone with him, I always sit back and give it another 30 minutes to myself. Man, this dude is so in tune with things that I could really appreciate it. But you really, really got to open your mind up to catch it. All right, and he's here today. They got a new project. They're called Third Eye Magic. The one and only Charles Hamilton is here with us as well.
Woo!
What's up, man?
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good.
How you been, bro?
Man, it's been up and down,
Yeah.
but I'm maintaining,
Talk
surviving.
I talk about the ups.
Well, this September there's a documentary about my life that's going to be hold on.
Yeah, put that in. Yeah, you go.
Mic check. You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
1 2 1 2.
Yeah, this September there's a documentary about my life being filmed by Red Bull that's going to hit the surface.
Yes.
And hopefully after 10 years, I'm going to be putting my first album in stores.
Okay, great.
It's called Hamilton Charles. It's like my name on a folder.
Hamilton Charles.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been 10 years, which is
Yeah.
crazy because you had the Interscope deal for a while, and we talked about that last time you came here.
Yeah.
And then since then, you just been navigating your way through it. I know you experienced some loss in your family, and you just been navigating your way through it and working on music and putting your energy out there in different ways and studying too, to an extent,
Definitely.
right?
Definitely.
What you been studying?
I've been listening to all genres of music, but lately I've been listening to the lyrical content of Steely Dan.
Steely Dan.
I've been religiously listening to Steely Dan. There's certain techniques that in wordplay, for lack of better words,
Yeah.
techniques
Uh-huh.
that you can find in old soul records such as Steely Dan, Boz Scaggs, pardon. There's just something about listening to old school records and picking up where they're coming from and what they're saying that makes you want to great.
Yeah. You like- well, people on Brand Nubian sampled this too. Go ahead. Yeah.
Insane. It's they kept it real. You know what I mean? Donald Fagen and the whole gang, like there really was no room for slippage musically.
Yeah.
And because they put so much work in with the music, they had to snap with the pen. You know what I mean? So I just been making sure that I'm as brass knuckle elementary as Steely Dan's lyrics, but as smooth with my delivery, production wise, as the entire discography.
Okay. And you produced this whole album. Chris Young is featured. You featured on every track, right?
Yeah. It's like Gangstar.
It's like Gangstar. Okay. How did you two come together, Chris? How did that happen?
One of our good friends, Hassan, he had a studio, and I was actually staying there, renting out a room upstairs. And then he goes, Charles Hamilton's coming tomorrow. I was like, Charles?
Yeah.
Charles comes through. I wasn't even trying to talk to Charles. I was like, I'm not gonna say shit. I'll just let him do his thing. And then we started freestyling, and then like the cipher comes on me. I start rapping. Then Charles lived up the street, and then he just said, "Come through." Then he had beats, and I took the ones that he didn't want to give to Jay-Z. So
That's how, literally.
You took the ones.
he has a Jay-Z folder.
You have a Jay-Z folder.
I have a J folder, M folder, Drake folder. Like I got beats specifically for them, but like I'm not trying to like enforce my rule of recording music because my thing is like no pen. Like, don't use a pen. Like, literally let your third eye get in sync with the instrumental and vent. And as soon as you do that, like, it kind of purges your spirit. So, like, I know Jay can write in his head. I know M is a freestyle genius, and it's still a mystery as to how Drake does his thing. But, like, I no shots. No come
You're
on.
just the truth.
No. I think Drake probably would surprise people if he freestyle.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I think he would surprise people. You a battle MC.
Nah, man.
I mean, that's a part of who you are, man. I don't care what you say, Chris. you know, I mean, that ain't that. I'm not marginalizing you.
No,
You're not
no.
just a battle MC.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Nah, you know what it is, man? It's like the battle you did when that happened. I think I didn't have anything that I felt I wanted to do at the time except go on your show, and it just happened to be a battle. Like I was like, I had a bucket list, and I said I want to rap on the Wake Up Show, but it ended up being the battle, and I don't really like the battle because I'm kind of really. I'm a sensitive dude. Like if you say something about me, I really took it serious. You know what I mean?
That's
but
real.
That's just what it is. But I got a story to tell, and on this project, Charles let me tell the story. When he got to know me, we know each other about a year and a half now, or almost a year, I guess now, right? And every beat, he was just like, do what you do, but he didn't let me say too much. He would just say, don't say nothing to me, just when you're ready. And then he pressed record, and he wouldn't let me do a verse over. And then the hook, he wouldn't tell me the hook. He would come and do the hook, or I would do the hook, but we weren't allowed to talk about it. So the whole thing, the third eye magic, the reason it's called that is because the third eye is all about seeing the potential. So it's like what's not there, beyond thoughts, beyond what you see, and all that intuition. So he took it there, took me to that weird world, but I think it makes sense. It's not too left. Like
so the third eye, I was going to ask you that. Third eye magic. As a matter of fact, Charles, if you don't mind, put your mic closer to your, right? That's what you're in here for, the DB?
Adjust it.
Yeah, adjust your mic so it's closer to you so we can have better audio on you.
1, 2.
You know, when you say third eye magic, initially a lot of folks think it has something to do with the occult, or it has something that might be demonic. In some cases, some people may feel that way. Break that down. Third eye, what it means to you, third eye magic.
Well, it's a sense.
Okay.
A lot of people advocate marijuana usage because they can get in tune with the third eye. As much as it, like, how do I say this? Like, there's, I'm not trying to get in no trouble.
Man, don't worry about it, man. Speak your mind. Don't think about it. Like you didn't have Chris think about it. Don't.
Very
think of
true.
It. Yeah.
Very true.
Exactly.
Your third eye can pick up things that your natural eye can't pick up. There's a difference between the third eye and the all-seeing eye. But when you're elevated enough, your third eye can reach the all-seeing eye, and you'll be directed to the future. Literally, it's nothing time warpy, nothing too alien, nothing too abstract. It's literally the eye that's on the back of the dollar bill is what you get in tune with your third eye when you're trying to look ahead. And when you smoke weed, you access it.
Okay. Flip your mic up a little.
I don't know what's happening.
Also, when you peep the last song on the album, it's called "The Reign of God." That shuts down any demonic talk. The whole song is about how I started rapping in church. And my third eye was developed in church. When I was in church, my pastor would have me go up, and when they knew I could rap, they didn't want me to get caught up in the street. So they was like, yo, how about you rap at church? They were trying to steer me in the right direction because they knew I would be at the battles, I would be wherever. So my mom had him tell me the sermon. He would tell me the sermon before he went up there, and then they would have me come out and like they would play music, I would rap, and then I did that every Sunday. And that was a way to, that's where my style started. And on that last song on the album, we talk about how that transcended into me going into where I'm at now. But everything's pure. There's no dark weirdo shit. You know what I mean?
All right. So, well, let me ask you, because there's the intro, the Third Eye Magic intro. Who wrote that? That's you?
We didn't write it.
Okay, so who? That's you spitting on it?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you some questions about some of the lyrics I took down.
Oh, snap.
Okay, and it won't be verbatim. It's just I heard it, and just after I heard it, I wrote it.
What exactly?
You gonna play it right now?
Breaking down the lyrics you may not understand.
What the hell did you just say?
It's the Lyrical Breakdown
I can break it down like whatever you want.
on Sway in the Morning.
Oh man, we got something for everything in here. All right, this is a lyrical breakdown. The song is called Third Eye Magic. It's the intro to Abracadabra, which is the name of the album put together by Third Eye Magic. There's a couple of things that you say in this. I'm only going to give you some of the back lines. Big Bang, that's the flame from the yin and the yang.
Right.
If you want to preface it, what went into it before that, go for it.
Yeah, I say, well, basically, I'm talking about the beginning of time. So whatever the beginning of time was, whether it was being Big Bang, whatever, we got feminine and masculine. We got everything we see.
Yeah.
So the whole freestyle was, we were trying to make a freestyle up about the beginning of time to where we were that day.
Okay.
And that's pretty much what I did. I used every reference I could think of, all the symbolism, whatever. But the main thing was we didn't write it. So I could only tell you the reason it probably came up is because I was just thinking about everything. Like if I could say everything in 3 minutes. So that was just one of the things that we said.
And you did. You walked up from the beginning of time at decisions that Adam and Eve made.
Right.
You said that the first men were probably cannibals.
Right.
We don't really know
We don't
record.
know. Yeah.
How people were divided through language.
Right.
In
And
the
then,
story.
Yeah, and then as we move forward, I mentioned some things about, we always talk about slavery. Right now everyone talks about, who owns what. And the whole concept was, well, if everybody came from the beginning, then we're all here. And I just referenced everything in that track. And then it ends with basically like we didn't write this. And then his sample plays. And then the rest of the project, I think 18 of the tracks weren't written. And then 3 tracks, Downtown Julie Brown, Anarchist, and...
I know the exact name. She don't want to.
Oh yeah, Della Reese.
Della Reese.
Della Reese though. Not
You
that was
freestyle
freestyle.
that one?
Mr. Right Away was freestyle. Those Della Reese, Downtown Julie Brown, and Anarchist were written, and those were the first 3 beats Charles handed me when I met him. And the next day I came back like, yo, I could write these joints. He was like, nah, freestyle, and I was like, we got to keep these though. So those were the 3 that made it.
Yeah, you did an impressive job. You say, and Charles, we touched on this indirectly in a conversation once. Kind of. They say the devil made music, and maybe there's a story
About
what happened to his students.
the fallen angels. So like the whole theme is like maybe we are the fallen angels, like us here on Earth.
Yeah.
Because if you grew up Christian or you look into the story, they say, that there was a lot of things that could have been going on before we got here as human beings. Now this is all mad deep, and you're asking me about the deepest song on the project. There's some more light records, but
yeah.
yeah. Us as human beings, if we're the fallen angels, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all we can do is go up. You know what I mean? We can't go back because we got kicked out. We're here on Earth. We're dealing with turmoil every day. So we gotta lift each other up. You know what I mean? So that's why the music is here. You know, and that's.
Do you feel like both of you make music too?
Yes.
Do you feel like music has been used for demonic means?
For me to speak on that.
Wait, hold on. And can you find it in the chord progressions and can you find, you know what I mean? Can you find an instrumentation, these, energy from that could be demonic?
Right, frequencies.
Frequencies, yeah.
Thank
you, Tracy.
Is that you're actually correct? Yes, frequencies.
Yes.
It's interesting that you bring that up while we talk about the intro because I rarely use 808s, and I found a specific boom sound that it's not frequency based. It's got bass in it, but it's a specific drum kit. I don't want to give it away too much.
Don't give away your
But basically, too much bass can lead to the brown note. You ever heard of the brown note? Where
break that down.
Where if it's D sharp, but it's way below middle C, and it causes like disruptions in your belly when you hear it. So it's there's a lot of bass in hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and it's a lot of electro frequency bass. With all the 808s and synthesizers and stuff. high frequency synth, low frequency 808. You know, it makes you feel like you've eaten fully, but it's almost like chewing and swallowing gum. Like it's nothing there. It's your stomach acids going crazy, and your mind is processing all these frequencies while you're trying to either enjoy yourself or listen to the words that are being spoken. But if the frequencies are right and you're already moving, there's almost nothing to be said lyrically. So I already got you moving. I'm a handsome face speaking words to you at this point.
It don't matter what you're saying.
Don't matter. Yep. The beat did enough.
And what do people say about rap music nowadays? It don't matter what they say.
Right. It's all about the harmony.
It's all about the beat.
The sound, right.
All right, this is what I want to do. I got some more questions about that song. There's other songs, too, that I have questions about, but this particular song, and it's the first thing on the album. What do you expect?
Oh, I'm not mad at it. I'm just surprised. I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot.
You forgot about that.
Yeah.
Let's perform a song.
I'm with it.
Okay, what song you guys want to do?
We're laid back right now. We're not turned up.
Okay.
So let's do History Today.
That is turned up.
History Today is turned up. Funk versus Instinct is turned up.
All right.
Damn, I like that Funk versus Instinct, though.
All right, let's do Funk versus Instinct.
And that Anarchist. So it's up to y'all, though, man. I'm just telling you, you know.
All right.
Because it's your show.
Yeah, hey, matter of fact, if you want to stand up, you can, too. It's up to you.
I would keep it like
You like that? Okay,
yeah,
cool. I like
keep
that.
it
All
cool.
right,
Keep it
cool.
cool, Sway. Keep
All right,
it
here
cool.
it is. Here it is. It is. All right, Sway in the Morning Concert Series, Third Eye Magic is here. That's Chris Young, Charles Hamilton.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Whoa, oh, you went with Funk versus Instinct. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Club Revolution.
Y'all know. Let's go.
We gonna break this down for y'all live on Sway in the Morning. It's like,
C Young, take it away. Let's go.
had to tip him like, hold my coat. Red wine got her thinking I'm the Pope. It's like Charles on the notes.
Yeah.
No officer, got dope, I already smoked. Hey yo, we smell like treesies. You know I'm in it in the city. Young nigga, big titty committee. Flat chest chicks too, everybody pretty. Yo, one world, gotta live it right. Loose on the mic, could you keep it tight? I mean for real, like, could you keep it tight? Hey, I can hit you with the bit, cause I'm enlightened. Everybody at the after party as they sip a Cardi, and I tell them all, what up?
What up?
Haters, tell them all, shut up. Just drink, quit tripping, everybody get messed up.
I was your last boyfriend, time to make you mad. I was your last boyfriend, time to make you mad.
Say what?
I was your last boyfriend, time to make you mad. I played my cards, I broke your heart, and now
Charles, let 'em know.
you off the wall. Soul taken by a Jamaican. You can hear it by the music I'm making. By the way, I'm saying I miss her. Get in the sheets and twist her. It's the game we can play. I get it back. You hit me, I hit you back. Not a Twitter app. Instantly, you wanna get it from the back. Just to watch you dance and make the people clap. Wherever they at. Back to the app. I ain't giving nobody a pound since you wanna add a hash to my tag. Get high to the fact that I rap. If not, then it's back to the back. Like Negro 60. I am the hero to hippies. I was your last boyfriend, time to make you mad. I was your last boyfriend, time to make you mad. I was your last boyfriend, time to make you mad. I played my cards, I broke your heart, and now I got you off the wall.
That's about all I got.
Say now.
That's about all I gotta do. Tell the DJ, make it drop. That's all she gotta do when the champagne come through and the shit pop. That shit sparkling. She like, how much money do you think you got? Yeah, new whip. Oh man, I'm on a slave ship. I'm just playing around. Gravity doing it, so I'm laying it down. Wow. So we sorta like the same, but I'm forced with the force while I'm all up in the game. Spitting like a wicked in the club, they feel the friction in the club. Got a revolution, Che Guevara evolution.
I was your last boyfriend, time to make you mad. I was your last boyfriend, time to make you mad. I was your last boyfriend, time to make you mad. And I played my cards, I broke your heart, and now I
got you off the wall. Hey, they was like, how you gonna do a club revolution, Charles?
How you gonna do it, dog?
I was like, man, what you talking about?
You already know, man.
You gotta tell these people, turn their phones off when they're in the club, you know what I mean? And if you see a girl you like, take it from us. We gonna show you what you gotta say, bro. It's like,
Shake 45, you ready?
yo,
let's go.
I see you looking at me, looking at you, looking at me. Tell me what you feel. You see me looking at you, looking at me, looking at you, looking at me. That's real. And we should dance to the after party. Because tomorrow morning, then we feel like dancing, dancing, dancing all night long. Off the wall. Funk versus instinct.
Third Eye Magic. Oh!
Wow.
Look at that. You felt that, huh, Tracy?
That's my new favorite song. Word up.
Yeah, it is. And
I got the bounce.
Wow.
Charles on the track.
That was
yeah.
excellent.
You see that feeling?
Yeah.
That's what music can do when done correctly, right? It give you a great feeling. That was dope. That Living Off the Wall melody too. When I first heard the song, I was like, wait, what is that? MJ.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That was nice.
Really
We got
good.
people on the phone line right now. Charles Hamilton and Chris Young are here. Third Eye Magic. We got Tristan on the line. Let me see if I can pull him up real quick. Tristan, what up? Tristan, how you doing? Tristan's in Dallas. Good morning. Tristan, come on, Tristan. Can you hear me? Okay.
He in
all
class,
all
bro.
right. We got DJ from Jersey. If you want to talk
Jersey,
with
stand
them,
up.
What up, what up?
What's going on?
what's up, man?
What's
Say hello
good?
to
How you
the
doing, Sway?
Doing great, man. What's your question for these guys?
Nah, you posed the question: has hip hop ever used anything to go towards demonic or anything like that? But 3-6 Mafia used to do it all the time.
Okay.
Well-
An example would be Stay Fly.
Wait, say that again. What's the last thing you said? Say that
With
again.
the song Stay Fly,
Right.
they
Okay.
did it in there very clearly.
Well, that kind of goes to the sample. A lot of times in hip hop, people look for samples that really hit home. So I think in that situation, now I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. In that situation, they already have the burden of being called the 3-6 Mafia. So like,
Yes,
you
people
should,
look into things a little bit too much.
You probably kind of have to know what they're getting at, but at the same time, I think they were just trying to provoke those who are listening with their subconscious, aka their high, to open their mind up a little bit beyond what has been preached to us and practiced by us. It's actually common knowledge that certain forms of magic came from us black people. So it doesn't get much blacker than, well, it could get blacker than 3-6 Mafia, but that's another. That's
Well,
somewhere
what is
else.
magic to you? You guys believe? And thanks for your call, by the way, DJ. You guys, do you believe in magic? What is magic to you?
Everything.
Talk about that.
I think God made us magic. Like divine energy is magic that we all have. It called Imago Dei. That's like God within. We all have the God within us, and I think that the time we live in, we have to be aware that everybody has that, and that's what the connecting fabric is. The fact that we can all wake up and decide what we want to do. That's pretty magical. Look at animals; they don't get to do as much as we get to do. Like us as human beings, we have something about us.
You want to add to that, Charles? Or that's
Well, it all depends on the type of magic that you're looking for. There's white magic, which could be seen as simply burning incense or partaking in communion. And then there's black magic, which is voodoo and all some pretty left stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying not to put anybody in a compromising position, but creation is magic.
okay.
You know, and there's two forms of creation. There's creation and fruition. There are people who can bring things, who've been here since the beginning of time, who can bring things into fruition, and it appears if they created it, but ultimately there's only one creator. And
Who's been here since the beginning? You see, when you say that, I need you to qualify. Like, who are those
Yeah.
people? You know what I mean?
you and Heather,
Heather and I
yeah, and Tracy.
been here since the beginning of time.
Just
Break it
depends
down.
on. I mean, see,
but Charles, so reason why-
management is going to kill me.
I didn't tell them to do
My
it.
grandmother's going to kill me.
Uh-huh.
Like, I mean, at least the auras that you guys present
Okay.
about
Okay.
yourself
In a
have been
different
here.
form, we've been here.
Without question.
Right, I get
Okay.
that.
You know,
Okay.
so like when when you start getting into auras and spirits and stuff, it takes you out of this realm and out of this time period, and you start getting acquainted with the gods and goddesses of yesteryear. This is without even getting into talking about Christianity, because there are elements of magic within Christianity. When Jesus turned water into wine, with the loaves and the fish being fed to thousands, 5,000.
Yeah. He was trying to. Jesus was telling us, like, when you trust the Father, when you trust God, He will do miracles. Like, you will see magic, you will see amazing things.
Well, not only that, the word was also extended to the point that you too will be able to move mountains. Was the exact word as well. So you know, it's what people, as you said, you know, what people believe and what they choose to believe and how they want to put forth their magic.
Right.
All right, we got Mookie on the line from Mook. You there, Mook? All right, hold on, man. Let me get Mook, man. These lines. Okay, Mook, you there? What's up? Mook, you not there? Mook. Yeah, these new phones. Yes, these phones, man.
Oh, there's something.
Yeah, okay, young JR, what up?
What up, Sway? How you doing?
Hey,
up,
bro.
Hey.
We made a connection.
How y'all doing all that?
Yo.
Sway in the morning.
Yeah,
Yo, Charles Hamilton, dog. Yo, I've been listening to you since the first damn mixtape when you was rocking the fucking pink. Yo, spraying out that Sonic shit with that Nintendo flow, yo. You had me and my boys amped in the fucking room, nigga, in high school. Like, it was lit.
Damn.
Freaking, I want to say thank you, dog. Especially the conversation you're having right now. Not a lot of people understand this whole spiritual rapness, you know what I mean? They, you know, I've been messing with my young bulls because I rap and everything too, and you know, I've been telling them, like, yo, don't think it's gonna come to you. Have your third eye open. Get right. Get lit. Like, yo, we get high, we burn, we do all that, or we'll drink, or we'll just go sober. You know, it's just you just gotta get the flow right. And I've been trying to teach them and everything, trying to come up. And Sway, it's my dream to come on your show, bro.
That's
real rap, dog. Like, anytime you want me to spit, Sway, I'll spit for you, dog. My heart spit it like real. I'm not even jonesing you right now.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I'll freestyle off the air right now.
No, you won't. Hey, but what you can do is send your music to swayinthemorning@gmail.com, and then we will look at it. And young JR, remind me that we talked right now today in the Sway in the Morning concert series. We got from Atlanta, we got Brandon on the line. Brandon, go ahead.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, what's going on? I'm surprised I got through, man. I'm a first-time caller. I've been chiming in, and just to jump on to what the young brother was saying earlier, talking about Heather, Sway Yourself, and Tracy, he's talking about black people being the original people on this earth. We've been here since the beginning of time, and they know it. And the time of belief is over, and it's now the time of knowing. And peace. Y'all have a nice one.
Okay, I appreciate your call, man. So how can people get the project?
Well, it's on Spotify right now.
Apple Music too, all the streaming stuff. Yeah,
it's on Apple. It's on Apple Music, and it's to keep
you
it.
You want to say that, huh?
With Charles,
I've been told to leave Apple alone.
Okay, all right, I understand.
It's available.
It's available.
It's available.
And sometimes it's short and sweet.
It's called Abracadabra. Now, were y'all playing with doing magic in the lobby? Playing with a magic game or something? What was that you were playing with, man?
Charles busted cards out.
Oh man, yeah.
And that one actor was there too.
You do tarot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. And why do you call the album Abracadabra?
It means when I speak, I create. And literally, we were bringing. In my case, I was bringing things into creation, and Chris was bringing things into fruition. So we literally, instead of throwing out random ideas, we were literally creating as we were speaking. So it was just like another level of appreciating the gifts we have, the gifts that have been bestowed upon us, and just the overall gift of life. Like in the song Laughing People, the hook is, how dare you laugh at the miracle of life. If you listen to what we're doing with the instrumental, you can kind of see that we're interacting with the sample. So Chris was going ham, and you literally saw the sample like, ha, 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 ha. So like I was responding back to the sample like, don't laugh, he's actually creating. But I made the beat, so it's just like, okay, Charles, you made them laugh. So it's like, all right, sorry, I'm not trying to laugh, but this is a dead serious
It makes sense
project.
in context. Everything we're talking about, it makes sense in context. It might not make sense when we discuss it right now, but when you listen to it, it makes sense.
Nah, man, don't shortchange the listeners. I think what it is what you're talking about is so new,
right?
That folks got to process it because
No, sorry, Sway. Yeah, no, or not even like people know it, but they're not. This platform to be hearing on this platform and you guys explain it. That's why Sway is asking you to explain, because people are having the conversations, but they're in their car or maybe amongst their friends. They're not having them on these huge platforms like this. So why people are sitting in their cars, Sway is saying, break it down so
you
they
can
can appreciate,
and
appreciate
what you're doing. So
I would suggest with this project, like maybe if you have if you make time for it, I don't think it's something you want to like try to run through. Like if you really want to understand it, make some time. And then once you get to the last track, like I said, we come from a good place. We had really good good energy instilled in us when we were younger, as far as like God and what to understand. And it's not like a preachy project either. Like we got fun records.
You got a lot of songs that really talking about ladies and Mr. Right Away. You know,
because it wasn't written though, you're just gonna have to understand where the stream of consciousness takes you. And then when we finished it and made the track list, we was like, yo, when you play it front to back, you'll understand like it's full circle. So
do you feel like you get messages from ancestors or people are talking to you and I don't know, through your spirit? Do you feel like you get messages from
right
people?
now? It's through you right now. Every second, that's why he said eternal. Everybody, every time, every person has a message, and every time you deliver a message, if I really listen to you when you talk, if I really listen, I'm gonna get my answer. That's why when
nobody's talking?
When nobody's talking
in your mind, in your head, in your
spirit. You should definitely try to hear nothing. Like if you hear nothing, you'll make third eye magic one day. You'll just do it because it won't be nothing. Like another thing that is involved with all this information is meditation. Like meditation is the main way we did this project because we didn't think. Then when so much came out though, you know what I'm saying? And that's the paradox or whatever.
You know how in different cultures though sometimes they believe in deities,
right?
And like with modernized culture, we're so narcissistic, and it's like I'm the one who created all of this.
Right.
All of the honor and glory has to go to me. But in earlier civilizations, it was like, no, a different god or whatever took space in my body and used me as a vessel.
Right.
And sometimes it can pass. And that's why even if you don't have an inspirational day, no one would shit on you.
Right.
Do you guys feel like that at all? Like, no, Charles, you haven't really commented on this aspect.
Well, it's a challenge for me to be so revealing in my music and have to answer questions. I am not trying to shade nobody that's asking me questions right here. It's just like there comes a point when I'm making music where it's like, am I really ready to share this part of me or actually reveal certain truths? I got to a point in my life and career where I was just like, you know what, y'all must know if y'all are showing signs of rebellion towards me and the people who are actually trying to make an establishment purely through music and entertainment, then there are certain answers that the world must know that I don't have access to. So it's like I'm putting my balls on the table and I'm the one with the machete in my hand. Like, I'll cut this joint off if y'all telling me I'm lying, because I know where I'm coming from. Not only is it a very pure place, it's a very honest place, and it's a sacrifice for me not to be a folklore kind of musician as opposed to just coming right out and saying, yo, I'm of a higher authority. Me doing that puts the people who are also in a higher authority on defense. And the last thing I'm trying to do is make it so that the people who understand the high level conversation that I have look at me as if I'm the last person they should go to because I can't keep a secret. However, some of the secrets that I reveal are necessary to continue everyday life. And there are some things that I haven't revealed yet and that I've only alluded to that can speak for themselves. So at the end of the day, you know, you can't serve two masters, but there comes a point in time where you have to decide who you're living for. To quote Rihanna, like when Rihanna said, "Who am I living for?" The question existing is, who is the master? And there are people who are master manipulators and who can work their way into a conversation and into certain situations, and at the same and that's to be commended, because that's hustling.
Well, we see that in politics all the time too. We're seeing that right now. I love that you still quoting Rihanna. You still got that thing, huh?
I can't help it, man.
You can't help it. Did you ever meet her?
We talked. Yeah, I met her, but I haven't seen her since.
You haven't seen her since that time. Okay.
I haven't seen her since.
So, can y'all do one more song before we go?
No doubt.
All right. Okay.
This joint is called History Today. Very special reason, but there's a very important day coming up that I'm waiting for, and I'm gonna explain why this is called History Today. But
History Today. The album is Abracadabra, Third Eye Magic, Charles Hamilton, Chris Young, Sway in the Morning concert series, Shade 45.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Shay Dilla. I love you. All right. What you got, Chris?
Yo.
Let's go.
Call me Mr. Superstitious. I step on cracks and bust raps and make yo do my dishes. What's the meaning of life? The meaning of love? The meaning of strife? Hubby better get his wife. I'm the bachelor rapping it, and I'm hitting like Dracula, tarantula, dancing with the in the hands of the spatula, wrapping up all the packages as I go through your Atlas. And this brother is passionate, the Dallas of Mavericks, and I'm black as a Sabbath. We come back with a passion, and then they tried to frame like Roger the Rabbit, but then we said F it, we'll do magic without using a pen and go to every freestyle show, nigga, do it again. He went for 15 years, shed 20,000 tears, but he had no fear. That's called compassion, that's called my passion. So y'all can stick to talking shit and I'ma stick to rapping. Swag.
This could be history today.
Yo, this could be.
This could be history today.
Yo, we gotta take it away. Hey, we gotta take it away. Hey, we gotta take it away. Much love to Tracy G, Heather B, and Sway. It's like,
let's go.
Genie in the sky on the 30th of July. You never been a fan of the sweet potato pie. And I'm the rhyming Bill Nye, MC guy. And he stays more fly than a fly. And why would you ask for the vowel like the A-E-I-O-U? Said he's out, but the Y was the O-U-N to the G. Mother, that's me. How the hell you spell E equals MC Young and you gon' see them? Then there we go. This is what you become. To infinity and beyond. He had his Woody and he banged the blonde and she sang his favorite song. That's called spitting. It's the missing the dope in the midst of the vote. When I get to the rope, forgot the thing cause we freestyled the verse when we on the earth. Spit it to earth around Sway's universe. History.
This could be history today.
Yo. One time, this could be.
This could be history today.
Yo, we gotta
take it away.
1, 2, 1, 2, we gotta
take it away.
I know there's a third verse, but
yo, go?
Let's go. Reality check, but they couldn't cash it. Hey Charles, what is third eye magic?
Basically, when you face the beat and realize that it's made for thee, let spirit run free. Uncomfy you must be, but when you touch it so lovely, it's ugly. Instrumentally speaking, I've been a demon and I'm speaking on my own track now. Don't back down. Whole crowd going wild and I know why. Cause I had to go so deep because I'm so fly. Part of me, I don't like to be fly. I stay grounded, stay where the sound is. And my profoundness, try my damnedest like the people who were damned. Legion of the damned. I'm reading with my hands, nothing written down. You can see I am the man, and if you can't, it's cause I'm on the radio and I say it slow, it go like this. This could be history today. Hey,
yo.
This could be history today.
Hey, we gotta take it away. Hey, we gotta
take it away.
Third Eye Magic, Charles Hamilton, Chris Young, Abracadabra, Sway in the Morning, Shade 45, Heather B, DJ Wonder, Tracy G, and me. Take it away.
Hey,
take it away.
You know Abracadabra is that secret code word from Half Baked? Remember when they go to Abracadabra.
Oh, okay. With Dave Chappelle. Is that what the album title?
That's what it's all about.
That's crazy, man. Listen, man. I feel like we're gonna have to do a part 2 later on.
Yeah.
Word.
I definitely feel like we gotta do a part 2 to this series.
Okay.
Of conversation. And what do you just real quick briefly, what are you guys reading right now? Are you reading?
I'm not reading.
I'm still reading The Power of Positive Thinking.
Okay.
Is like I kind of chose to be looking at the darker side. When I say darker side, like the unhappy side, like instead of like reveling in like all the great stuff that I could say, like I got a deal, I got a new girlfriend, like everything is looking up. It's like to be a true goth, you kind of have to shy away from that. And it's a sacrifice, but reading The Power of Positive Thinking is a way of letting myself know that I can continue to look up when there's times of self-doubt or self-worry. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I'm getting a little too old to keep kicking myself in the butt for what I perceive to be certain mistakes, but I just give it all I got at all times, and that book is, you know, a way of reminding me constantly that when you give the most of yourself, be it your talent or your natural personality, you can receive more as long as you think up about it, positive.
That's why when you said you've been through ups and downs, what I asked you about?
Straight ups.
The ups. Tell me about the ups.
No,
Charles Hamilton, Chris Young, love what you guys are doing.
Sweet.
Chris Young, man, don't forget he was our first winner of our first battle we did on this station, so he will all forever have a place. Yes, man, that's a great moment. It was all raw and real, right?
Yeah, always.
Man, Abracadabra is the name of the project, guys. Trust me, if you tune into this, pick it up.
Yeah.
Sit down over the weekend, play it, absorb it, live with it, listen to it, enjoy it. Okay, gentlemen, thank you for coming through this morning.
Thank you, Sway.
No doubt. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank
Sway in the morning, Shade 45.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45. Kilo.